So let's get started. For this project, we will be using Google Colab as Google provides high computational power and CV requires that. You can change the computational power of Google Colab to GPU and TPU using the notebook settings in the edit section. You can go to the notebook settings in the edit section, and here you can change the hardware accelerator as GPU or TPU. So for this project, we won't be requiring any GPU or TPU hardware requirements. So we'll continue with the normal RAM and the disk allocated to us. So let's start. So the purpose of this project is to determine the tampering of the PAN card using computer vision. And as I have already discussed, this project will be helping the organizations to detect whether the ID, that is the PAN card provided to them by their employees, is the original one or not. We will calculate the structural similarities between the original PAN card and the PAN card uploaded by the user. So for which, initially we need to import all the necessary packages. So let me tell you about them one by one. So from skimage.matrix, we will be importing the structural similarities, which will help us in finding the structural similarities between the original image and the tampered image or any other image which is provided by the user. So the IMUtils library, it helps in grabbing the controls of the image which will be later used in this code. We will import CV2, that is the computer vision for all the image processing requirements. We will import the image from PIL, which is required for downloading the image and visualizing the image. Next, we will import request, which is used to fetch the data from the URLs as we are going to take the images from different URLs. So we'll use request for that. So let's run the cell and import all these libraries. Now let us create the directory which stores all our images. So we will be creating a directory named Pan Card Tampering Directory, in which we will create a folder name called image to save several images. So here that's the make directory which will make a directory Pan Card Tampering, and inside it again a folder is created called image. So let's run the cell and see what it does. So after running the cell, we can check our directories. Here in the file section, we can see that a Pan Card Tampering folder is created, and inside this again an image folder is created. So let's move forward. So now let us get our images from the internet, for which I have used two URLs. So now let us get our images from the internet. Here I have used two URLs, one for the original image and one for the tampering image. I am saving both of these images in different variables as original and tampered. You can take any variable name you want for the original image. Here I am using image.open to open the image and get it from the requested URL. This URL is used by the request function and saved into the original image. Similarly for the tampered image also. Now let us run the cell and download our images. So it's done. So now let us check the format of the images and the size of the images. For this, we will be using .format function and .size function. It will tell us about the format of both the images and the original one and the tampered one, as well as the size of both the images. So let us run the cell and know what is the format and the size of both the original and the tampered image. So here the original image format is JPEG format and the tampered image format is PNG format. And the size of the original image is 1200 by 800 and the tampered image size is 282 by 179.